Hello, everybody, and welcome to what could be an absolutely outrageous, huge, momentous day in the land and the world and the universe of English football. It is obviously, as you can see, England versus France in the World Cup quarter-finals. Hello, Zach. You must be absolutely buzzing. Hello, Frozen mate. Always good to see your beautiful name on my screen and stream. Hello, Morgan, who's gone for a 2-1 England to win. Kane and Jude Bellingham. Wonderful stuff. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, it's a big one today. It's absolutely huge. In my opinion, the winner of this game will go on to win the entire World Cup. Nothing's set in stone, obviously, but throughout the tournament, these have been the two teams that have been impressed with the most in respect of how they have played, how they have performed, the results they have garnered, the manner in which they have done it. Frozone, you never need to apologize for anything, mate. Don't you worry about it. You're exempt from apologies as far as I'm concerned, because you are the GOAT, as Tayab says. I've been absolutely great. Frozone, been enjoying the World Cup. It's been a good tournament. England doing well is also a plus. I'm just going to click a button. If this button ruins things, then I will unpress that button, but I'm just testing something. Right, we might be okay. We might be okay. Hello, Village. Fekir scored, apparently. No, Nicholas, you never have to apologize for being new. Why would you have to apologize for being new? Don't you worry about it. And look at Frozone. Look at your little VIP badge. Oh, love it. But yeah, it's after what I thought was a really good game earlier, when it was Morocco versus Portugal. I thought that was not only an interesting result. It was also an entertaining game. I thought there was a really good high level of football in that match, and hopefully we're going to see a similar thing today. By the way, chaps, rate the top. Look at this. Look at that. Look at how beautiful this is. Come on now. It is, in case you don't know, it is a replica 1990 third kit, as I say, from 1990. The last time England... No, I was going to say something. No, that doesn't actually work. Because we're in the semi-final last year. I was going to say the last time England got to a semi-final, we wore this. But no, because we got to the semi-final in 2018 as well. So that was a lie. That was a lie. 13 out of 10. Love that. Nicholas asks, what's my prediction for this game? I'll get into my prediction shortly. Don't you worry about it. DR, I'll have you know, this is the first time I'm wearing this kit. I'll have you know, Sonny Jim. We'll be having less of that. Hello? This is the first time I've worn this on stream. I've worn it once on a podcast, but that was it. That was it. Where's Gasky? Gasky is currently at a pub watching this match, True Citizen, but he did have a personal passing anyway, so I don't know if he'd be up for doing this stream anyway. So my thoughts are with Gasky, who is my boy. If England win, they will indeed play Morocco, Morgan. Absolutely, they will. Absolutely, they will. People are trying to make this game about Ronaldo. Can it be about Morocco? Yeah, it's always the way, isn't it? I mean, obviously the cameras are always going to pan to Ronaldo because that's how it works. But it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right, does it? Morocco versus England would be a great watch, says Zach Westron. Playing as True Citizen. Excellent stuff. Oh, we're getting nervous time. I predicted England and France to meet each other in the quarters. That was two of four quarterfinal predictions I got correctly. Same with Netherlands, Argentina. That was the other one I got correct. And I predicted England to win this one, more so in hope rather than any real expectation. But that's how England fans work. We live off hope and optimism rather than any realism. Because if you live in the world of realism, you're going to be... well, you won't be disappointed, I guess, but, you know, that's boring. I have no idea how he plays, to be honest, Tayab. No worries at all, Morgan. The fact we've gone to the semi-finals while only conceding one goal, and even that was an own goal to Zach. Absolutely. Thank you, Ivan. It is a nice shirt, isn't it? And speaking of nice shirts, by the way, chaps, this is something that I've plugged before. You'll be able to see, look at this lovely, lovely jumper, which is in the same style, as you can see, as this one. It's coming home for Christmas, and it's a lovely Christmas jumper as well. So if you would like a similar jumper to this, do exclamation mark NJ or not just in the chat, and you can be taken to the website. They're a half charity, half company. They're a social enterprise, and half their profits go to charity. So if you want a similar thing for the festive season, they do other England-specific stuff. They also just do some funky stuff as well, like a Greg's Christmas jumper, for instance. Then I would highly recommend that. And Morgan says, I'm wearing an England World Cup kit now. Wonderful stuff, Morgan. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, it is a nice shirt. As I say, Ivan, isn't it lovely? It's one of the more iconic England kits, it's fair to say. That's for sure. And you still doubt Morocco, says Max. I don't know what that means, to be honest, Max. I think if you listen to my podcast, you'll have seen that I said that out of any round of 16, if there's going to be any upsets in the round of 16, I did say there would be one in the Spain-Morocco game if there was going to be one. Nicholas reckons England 2-1. Frozone wants my score predictions. I'm going to give them just before kickoff. That's what I'm going to do. Argentina versus Croatia, revenge for 2018 group stage battering, or another GOAT getting knocked out. Well, could it be a Croatia-Morocco final? That's the question. Could it be? I mean, statistically speaking, just from a perspective of how many teams are in the competition still, there's a 50-50 chance of us getting a new World Cup winner, because both of these sides have won one. Argentina's won one, but Morocco haven't, and neither have Croatia. So it's going to be momentous. Whatever happens, well, there's a 50-50 chance of it being momentous. Hello, Robidi, how you doing? This is going to be a one-sided beatdown. France 4-1. Interesting. I'll get into my thoughts on how I feel like the match is going to. Yeah, I know, Zach. It's going to be 0-0 penalties quite easily. First time supporting England this Euro final. They better not draw again, says Josh. Yeah, so I will get into my thoughts on the match, and I'll sort of go through my thoughts on the tactics board as well. Max, I don't know what that means, so I don't want to say it, to be honest. A true citizen thinks France will win 3-1 tonight. 3-1. I think it's going to be a tight game, to be honest. I don't see this being one-sided either way. I don't see there being that many goals, actually. I see this is a hello Sim. This is a battle of two managers who prioritize not losing above all else in terms of Gareth Southgate and Didier Deschamps. They prioritize not losing over trying to go out and win the game, which makes sense in an international tournament format where it's knockout football and defensive solidity takes priority. So I can see this being quite a tight, cagey affair. I think it's going to be an even balanced game as well. But hopefully it will still be an interesting match to watch. Giroud, Kane, Giroud, Rabiot. Penalty saves galore. Says like England are going to finish second in the World Cup. You think, Morgan? So you think they're going to win today? I'll take winning today. Do you think they're going to lose to Argentina in the final then, Morgan? That's what you reckon? Oh, dearie me. It would be lovely if England could win. I know that England got one step further. No, sorry. I mean, I know that England reached the semi-finals last World Cup. But this campaign, even if we get knocked out now, this campaign I feel like has been much more positive, and I feel like the football we've played has actually been quite good, and I've been very impressed with this team. So it bodes well for the. I'm already thinking about the next World Cup. It bodes well for the next World Cup as well, because you look at all those players and you think how many will be at the next World Cup. Pickford will be. Walker will get replaced by Reece James. That's not a downgrade. Stones will still be here. Tomori probably replaced by Maguire. Not a downgrade. Shaw might still be there. He's young enough. Same with Rice. Henderson will have moved on by then, so we do need someone there. But Bellingham will have matured. Foden will have matured. Kane will be in his. Kane will still be in his peak, and the same with Saka as well. You've still also got players like Grealish, etc. So I think what will happen next World Cup, actually, just touching on Henderson, is that Bellingham will come back. Foden will move into a more of a number 10 role. It'll be like one of Grealish or Sterling on the left. The racist comments, if England lose today, says Zach. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Racism is bad, guys. Last World Cup, France won and England was in a semi-final. You're not wrong, Morgan. You're not wrong. Both of those things cannot happen. Yes, Frozone, you do, because you're a Noblet Fire. So every month you're a Noblet Fire, you get 20k Nob coins. So you're just rolling in it, to be honest. Yeah, sadly, Zach, the small minority ruin it for... In every way of life, it's always the small minority who are... the small vocal minority ruining it for everyone and making everyone else look bad. That is the sadness of social media, etc., etc. And it is a thing. If you're watching on the TikTok, by the way, come over to the Twitch or YouTube. Links in my bio for both of those. Thanks for telling me racism is bad, Nobbins. Just found out. Nora's altruistic than me. I'm always here to educate. That is my... No, it's not my middle name. That I lied. Yeah, Zach, we don't want to get back into that. It wasn't very nice at all, was it? Not at all. As I say, from some scumbags. Too many. I mean, one is too many. Am I right or am I right? I'm right. Okay, I'm going to sort of get into how I feel the game can be won and lost from an England perspective. I'm going to use some technology here. And hopefully, it will work. I'm going to become Monday Night Football Nobbins here. Right, here we go. Oh, you bitch. Oh, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? What a shame that is. There's no reason why that should not be working, and yet it isn't. That's highly embarrassing. Well, I can't do what I wanted to do now. Brilliant. Even though that's clearly plugged in. Clearly. How bizarre. How bizarre. Sorry about that, chaps. I just wanted to do some tactical stuff, but I'm not allowed, it seems. That's a darn shame. That's a darn shame, but you know, we can rebuild. We can rebuild and restructure and redo things. This is why I just need. I know what I need. I know what I need. I just don't have it though. That's the thing. I know the thing I need, but I don't have access to it, guys. This is incredibly professional, by the way. This stream. Tabs Vibe. He's a tech whiz. Getting obvious instead of Roy Keane. Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't work, I just won't be able to demonstrate it. This was working. This is annoying. Just before the stream, this is working. So I don't really know why it's not working. But it isn't. It isn't working. Which is a shame. So this is what we're going to have to do. As I say, that's not working. What a shame. So we're just going to have to be here. I had the aerial camera and everything. But I've been let down by technology. So I can turn that light off now. Because that's irrelevant. Excuse me, I'm so professional, aren't I? Dear me. You love to see it, and by love, I mean you absolutely hate to see it, to be honest. Roy Keane would love to be in this Morocco team, then play. I can't lose, yeah. No doubts. Anyway, this is what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to be in and out here, but I am using the touchscreen. Right, so yeah, it's going to look really weird, but because the technology wouldn't work. But here we are. I'll tell you what, actually, I'm just going to... You're not going to be able to see me for a hot second, but you're still going to be able to hear me, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So this is the team. Hello, I'm doing touchscreen stuff, and it's very fancy. It's very fancy and lovely and nice. Isn't it? It's great when stuff works. Obviously, we've got England on the left, France on the old right. Now, a lot's been made of this man, this little cheeky chap, Kylian Mbappe, and that's absolutely fair enough. And this has been touted as a sort of key battle. Let's push all the French players, at least these are French attacking players, up just momentarily. Let's pop Kane over there and you there. And this has been, as I say, this sort of matchup that's been talked about all in all the what's the word? I know you can't see me, Dial. That's absolutely fine. I've just made it so you can only hear me. This is the matchup that's been talked about. As I say, it's Walker versus Mbappe. And also, I think something that's not really been touched on that much. You've also got Theo Hernandez coming in. Now. Stones and Walker have played against, in respect of playing together for City, have faced Mbappe twice in their career. Both times England won the match. So if I had any duo to take on Kylian Mbappe, it would be Walker and Stones, just from a defensive standpoint. So that battle is going to be key. Henderson's also going to be very important in this respect. Saka will need to track back in order to stop Hernandez. But what do you notice about this picture here? I'll show you. Let me show you using a square. Look at all that space that is vacated by this chap who does not like to track back. And honestly, it's a very similar situation on the right-hand side with Dembele. Koundé is not as progressive a fullback as Hernandez, but these chasms of space are going to be crucial from an England perspective. And these are the areas in which England can potentially do France in transition. What I also think is going to be important is that I believe that our midfield three not dominates their midfield three, but I think that Rice, Bellingham, Henderson is a more functional unit and will therefore dominate the ball to a greater extent than Chewy-Man, Griezmann, and Rabiot, who I'm not totally convinced by. And what you've seen at this World Cup, especially, is that a lot of the play gets sort of focused around here because of Mbappe's lack of tracking back. So lots of the play gets pushed over to this sort of France has left England's right-hand side, which does leave Dembele isolated, and therefore one assumes it therefore pushes England over here. So England need to be careful to not allow Dembele to just ghost in behind when France creates an overload on this left-hand side. By contrast, what this also means, because Zach, brilliant. Because France are pushing all their play down their left-hand side, as I say, in order to combat Mbappe's defensive frailties, you might say, it also means that it leaves a perfect opportunity once again for Foden and maybe even Kane to link up and attack this space. So I think the wings, from an England perspective, could be the most crucial. I think that is where England can genuinely win this match. And it's a similar story with Saka, who can potentially attack down that wing as well. So that is my thought process on how we can potentially win this game. It does rely, obviously, on not shutting down Mbappe, because I don't think anyone can really do that. But it's about minimizing the chances he's able to create, and if that can be done, which I think it can be done, as I say, with Stones and Walker, that is when England needs to let's just break his legs, brilliant. That is when England need to switch on and try to deal with France in transition by exploiting their fullbacks. And that's another thing I want to touch on. Hernandez is very good offensively. Defensively, maybe not as impressive. And it's a similar story with Koundé in respect of, he's not a bad player by any means, but at the end of the day, he is a centre-half, a nominal centre-half playing at right-back. That is not his position. So he is out of position. That's another area we can potentially exploit. It's on ITV1, by the way, Tayab. It's not BBC. It is ITV today. So, that's easier said than done. Obviously, it's not going to be it's not going to be easy by any means. Of course, it's not. These are the world champions at the end of the day. These are probably out of the teams remaining the tournament favourites. Is it going to be easy? No. But there is no reason why. There's no reason why England can't win this game. There's no reason why France can't win it either. That's why I think it's going to be a very even game. But we can, as England fans, we can be quietly optimistic and quietly confident, I think. I do not see this being a dominating performance either way. I don't see this being a game full of goals. I see this being an interesting tactical battle. I see this being a lot of individual battles on the pitch. Mbappe versus Walker, Dembele versus Shaw, Rice versus Griezmann. for example. But by that same token, Foden, Saka versus Koundé and Hernandez, I rate England's chances in that battle. So, yeah, it's a great opportunity for England to go through to the semi-finals against this very good French side, which is not imperious by any means. And I think that this game is going to be so even, it's going to be a draw. I'm going to predict a 1-1. And I'm going to predict England to win on penalties. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, is that to be free to stream online? Well, if you get a VPN, Zach. Oh, yeah, there you go. If you've got a VPN, then yes. Because it's only available in Britain, UK, etc. But yeah, if you get a VPN, you can do it. It is indeed free. I think by law, the World Cup has to be free in this country. Well, it might ask you if you need a TV license. I think, to be fair, it's only BBC that says that. So, I don't think so. Saka has to come back to support Walker. I know Saka won't do that, says Max. I don't agree. I think he definitely will. And again, I think he will be assisted by the fact that Henderson is here. So, gosh, it's time. Oh. Nervous. Deary me. Hey, if England get to the World Cup final, chaps, we'll be doing a drunk stream. I mean, to be fair, whoever gets to the final will be doing a drunk watch-along. But yeah. Also, shout out to my family for allowing me to do this stream. I'm supposed to currently be at a family birthday event. But the person whose birthday it is said that they don't mind me streaming this game and then come in afterwards. So we weren't supposed to stream this game. So as I say, shout out to them. I was nervous like you now, says Max. Yeah. Obviously I'd be like gutted if England go out. But at the same time, I'm not going to be like distraught. It's not going to be like, you know, the Euros final where I like, you know, got very, very emotional. It's going to be that's gutting, but you know, went out to a good team and we can maybe do better next World Cup. Hello TTV. The national anthem of England. Come on, the lads. And that's the thing also, chaps, and guys, that's the thing. No matter how this game goes, whether England win or France win, I'll probably have to leave almost immediately because I need to go to the event. So apologies if I don't stick around. Love goals, I hope, says Max. I think it'll be the opposite. I think it'll be a tight affair, to be honest. Centre Victor. Oh, I keep saying her. Oh my god, what is my problem? It's like the 5th time I've done that now. I need to stop singing. I keep saying her. Just not used to it. God save the king. There we are. Go on. Come on, the lads. Okay, score predictions in, chaps. Don't care if you've already said them. Tell them me again. I've gone for a 1-1 penalties. Come on now. I do like the French anthem. It's very iconic, I feel like. There's Mbappe, who's been touted as the danger man. 100-0 to England, okay. And there's the tricolor in all its glory. Oh, Giroud, speaking of glory, what a beautiful man he is. 2-1 to France, no bias. Well, no, I mean, no, that's a fair result, I think. That's a fair prediction. What's the crack, says Jimmy. Come on, the boys, says TTV. Oh, if you're on the TikTok, by the way, hi. Can't see your comments, so come over to the Twitch or YouTube instead. The link for both of those is in my bio on TikTok. I'm so upset my camera angle didn't work, man. It worked before the stream. I wanted to do touchscreen shenanigans, but what a shame. 3-2 to France, thanks Max. A lot of goals. I do not see it being that interesting. From a goal perspective, anyway. But here we go. This is... Whoever wins this gets the privilege of facing Morocco in the semis. I think Dembele's almost important. I agree, Mo. Yeah, you missed my sort of faux analysis a few minutes ago, where I discussed where I think this match could be won and lost. Oh, why do you hate Morocco, Jimmy? That's not very nice. That's not very nice. If we have the next World Cup in Africa should be in Morocco, because not only have they demonstrated that they are the best African nation in football history in World Cup terms, they've also been bidding for it for about like 30 years, I feel like, and they've never got it. So if we are going to do one, do that. Maybe we could do like a Morocco, Portugal, Spain, because they're sort of close to each other. You know what I mean? It could be the first ever transcontinental World Cup. That might be interesting. Mbappe is very, very, very fast, but Walker will win that battle, thinks Alu. And Jimmy says England should win the World Cup. I do think whoever wins this match wins the whole thing. That's my take. For me, these have been the two most impressive teams of the tournament. I'd say who's been my third. The team I've been, who I think is the third best team behind these two. It's not bloody Argentina, it's Morocco. I don't think Argentina are a team. There, I said it. No. Come on. I'm not going to predict England to lose, am I? Come on. I've got to have faith. I've got to have optimism. I've got to have... Yeah, I've got to have faith. Hello, CZ. Who says Argentina to win yesterday. They killed it. Well, they nearly killed themselves, didn't they? They were fine against a distinctly average Netherlands side, Mo. They were absolutely fine. I've not been impressed with them this World Cup. That's all. I've been more, as I said, I've been more impressed with how Morocco have played. It's an unchanged French side. It's an unchanged England side. Who would have thought it? Told you last night, if you remember, Bernardo Cancelo Diaz to Manchester. That's a good thing, Max, to be fair. They're back home. Back in Manchester. Thomas game for 85 minutes until defender shat the bed, says Mo. Yeah, I was going to say, Netherlands, another team I was not impressed with at all. Oh, this is big. As I say, I feel like even if we lose today, this has been a better World Cup for England than the last one, where we did not play well, ever. And here we go. Come on, the lads. Is England take the knee? And there we go. We've kicked off. Alu, you're the best, mate. And there we go. Walker's already won a duel with Mbappe. Stop the count. Stop the count. Oh, God. Anyway, as I say, I'm proud of the lads no matter what happens. I think we've played really well this tournament. I've been happy with the performances, apart from the USA one, which is a bit of a glitch in the system because Southgate didn't realise how good Foden was. He now does. Yeah, I've been really happy with how we've played. Happy with the performances overall. Happy with the mentality of the sides. I am Zach, yes. And I touched on it before. This squad has got another World Cup in it. In fact, some of these players have another 2 World Cups in them at least. The only ones that definitely won't. Walker, I've said Reece James will come in. Probably Maguire, Tomori can come in. Henderson, Bellingham can drop their phone and come central. And then you got Grealish or Sterling on the left. And yeah, I think if anything, this team can be even stronger in 4 years. So there's stuff to be optimistic about no matter what happens. But there we go. Yes, Zach, that will be why. Oh, it's on TV. Well, excellent stuff, Mo. Lovely. Oh, dearie me. Dear me, I touched on it before. If England lose, I will not be an emotional wreck. Realistically, I don't know how many people really expect us to beat France. France are the favourites for a reason. And that's too easy for France to get out immediately. Look at Henderson having to try. And this is the immediately, this is the battle we were talking about. And Mbappe runs away from Henderson. Interesting strategy. Henderson did well there to cover back. Well done. Well done. You always say that. No, Zach, I'm not drunk this time. That's the difference. One, I'm not drunk, and two, it's a quarterfinal. If I was drunk in a final, then maybe. But it isn't, so I'm not. That's too easy, lads. There we go. Well done. Well done, Declan. Oh, I see. If you could have gotten that, Henderson. There was so much. That was the space we were talking about, vacated, because of how high up the pitch both Mbappe and Hernandez are. There's so much space here that can be exploited, but we've got to pull a Morocco and be good in transition. Hello, KX. Here's Harry Kane, who tried to cross a nothing ball, and then he plays a blind pass, but Declan Rice is on it. Sal says, I'm happy for Morocco. Excellent stuff. And again, Harry Kane trying to... I don't know why. We don't need to be this direct, chaps. There's no need to panic. Do not panic. It's all good. In the proverbial... Oh, speaking of panic, if Meccano gave it away. Oh, Foden. Right, that would have been some... If he somehow managed to get that shot away, that would have been lovely, but... deflected in the end. Sorry, blocked in the end. Kane playing DM again. Is this guy all right? He's trying to play. He's a deep line play. He's a striker who's a deep line playmaker. Oh, Bellingham too easily dispossessed by Bellingham. Oh, sorry, by Griezmann of all players. Why am I hearing vuvuzelas, Zach? Oh God, don't remind me of those Kim vuvuzelas, man. One of the worst sounds in the world. Oh, the France midfield stinks without Pogba, says KX. Oh, France have been a better side in these opening exchanges. Oh, Maguire did really well to dispossess Griezmann there. Well done, Slab. Well done. Foden up against Koundé. We touched on that being an important 1v1 as well. Just as important as Mbappe versus Walker. Jude Bellingham, nice feet. He did too much, but Shaw is there. And Foden seems to not be fouled. Yes, he is. Excellent. I didn't think that was a foul, but it was. Foden's got beautiful pink boots on as well. I agree, Zach. England have had one bad performance this World Cup, and it was crying out for Phil Foden. And Maguire one-on-one marking against Griezmann. Slap it. I've got faith in Slaphead. And set piece FC. Oh, dearie me. Set piece FC is here. And here we go. Luke Shaw's got the opportunity to cross it in. There is the slab. Come on. Shaw crosses and too easily defended. On the Morocco. Oh. Yeah, it was a very good ball, a very good leap. Goalkeeper should have done better with it. Costa. And that cross came to nothing in the end. What a shame. Slab was offside, was he? Oh dear. Oh dearie me. I said it in the Discord server, I don't want to hear Piers Morgan crying about Ronaldo not starting. That man had a glorious chance to score and he didn't take it. That was his moment. A keeper would never expect a slab of flesh just jumping at him. I think that is what they would expect, to be fair. I think they would expect other players to challenge for the ball. Devon thinks 7-0 France. That's a bold prediction, Devon. The Irish flag's in there for some reason. I don't think Ireland are at this World Cup, Devon. I might be wrong. Is that a nice ball? Oh, that was a bad clearance away by Walker. Unnecessary, really not needed. Had so much more time there, and England can now clear it away. Look how deep Foden is here, helping out the side. And there we go. Clear it away now, sure. Not really cleared, but there we go. You think it was too high for him to get? No, it was a very good leap, Zach, but, I mean, the goalkeeper should still do much better. Oh, Foden picks it up really nicely there, and, again, Bellingham, be quicker, Jude, be quicker. Hi, mate. How you doing, Ashraf? How you doing? My day's been very good. Watched the match earlier, which was a very good. Which was a very entertaining match, I thought. And hung out with my kitten, who's recently been spayed, so she's feeling a little bit sore. So I've just been making sure she's okay. And working on the next YouTube video. Excuse me. And later on, I'm going to my family's house because there's a birthday event. So yeah. How about you, Ashraf? Yeah, that switch was not great. Yeah. France 7-0. Again, I don't know where the island flags come from. I don't think they're at this tournament. I think that was Slabhead. My dog has a problem with his foot, so we don't need to walk him as much. Oh, that's sad, KX. Yeah, and that's where, because not only was it was an upset, which was, you know, interesting, but the match itself was entertaining as well. Like there was actually a good level of football being played. So I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Oh, Bellingham again. You don't need to panic. Settle down, Jude. Settle down. It's probably an Ivory Coast flag. No, well, Devon's Irish, so I don't think so. You're ill at the moment. Oh, Ashraf will get better soon, mate. I hope. Oh, ball comes in. And Slaphead did not deal with that. Deary me. Come on, Maguire. I mean, Devon, I just don't know where the Irish flag comes in, Devon, because, as I say, Ireland are not at this World Cup. And Morocco going through is good. Is actually good, not Croatia. As we touched on it. If that is the... that's a good tackle by Bellingham. If that is the final, it's going to be a 0-0. Oh, yeah, Mo, I know what it is. I was just taking the mickey out of it because of how, like, silly it is, to be honest. Bellingham looks sloppy. But yeah, Ashraf, hope you get better soon. Let me know what your ailment is. And my predictions are 1-1, England to win on penalties. You just got an ad. That's outrageous, DR, mate. Yeah, Bellingham's needs to wake up. Switch on, mate. We need to be dominant in the midfield, Bellingham. I need you to have a really good game here. Hello, Baldy. And England clear it away. If you're going to concede to France, you don't want it to be from a corner. That's for sure. I was going to pop this under here just so I can see the thing a little bit easier. There we go. Baldy, what are you chatting? Walker's man marking Mbappe even in corners. There's been one duel between them so far, and Walker won it. If we count him. If we're counting. I can't think of a better right-back centre-half combination. I'd rather have to... why is Shaw pushing up there, Luke? You didn't need to do that. Oh, what you doing? You're up against France, and the shot comes in, straight central to Pickford. Shaw, you don't need to push up there, mate. You never get into that ball. Unnecessary pressure. Deary me. Ah... Baldy, Walker and Sons never lost to Mbappe's PSG, so don't worry about it. Trent being on the pitch is not going to improve us, Baldy. Don't worry about it. Thoughts on the Morocco game? I thought it was a really good game, Zach. I thought Morocco were excellent when they did come forwards. And Portugal didn't take their chances. England don't break my heart, says Graham. How you doing, mate? Baldy, no. I don't want to lose the game 7-0. Why are Henson and Bellingham pushing up that much? They aren't versus Senegal. By the way, I'm so happy we've abandoned the back five. There was a lot of rumour about, will Southgate go back to a back five to try and be more defensively solid? Thank God that hasn't happened. Thank God. because we'd be even more fucked. Real thinks Morocco will win the World Cup. They've got a great chance. They're just one match away from getting into the final. And in 90 minutes or even 120 minutes, anyone can beat anyone. Or you can get to penalties and it's a lottery. So every team's still in the competition. At this late stage, they've got a fantastic chance of winning it. You think England are going to lose to France, Real? Get your score predictions in. And hello, OK Decay. Yeah, Morocco was solid. And they've got silky ballers. I don't know his it begins with an O. I can't pronounce it. It's a number 8 though. He's a lanky, beautiful man. It's about anger between journalists because he answers questions in Arabic no matter the language of which asked. Interesting. It's like, oh, we're gonna have to hire a translator. Here's Antoine Griezmann. I'm not enjoying how much of the ball France have in the midfield. A little bit disappointed. Oh, Rice did well then. Well done, Declan. But it's Harry Kane on his own. Oh, you just have to take the shot, mate, I think. Oh, no, he's found Declan Rice. Declan Rice is so well there. Well done, sir. Because I was just about to say that I was upset about how much... I was upset about how much of the ball France were getting. Sadly, it doesn't come to anything, but that was a lovely bit of play by Rice. Yeah, they haven't. It's mad. How many goals have they scored out of interest? Because I know they've got a fantastic defensive record. I just don't think they've scored that many goals. That could become their kryptonite potentially in the semi-final, maybe the finals. 5 goals they've scored? Is that right? Not sure. Have you seen the Portuguese tears? No. What's that? Musty. It is 5. Yeah. So, will that be their undoing, or will their defensive solidity come good? That is the question. Oh, Henderson, mate, what you doing? That's so bad, man. We deserve to concede from this attack now. Oh, Shaw gets in behind, does he? Well done, Luke. That's poor from Jordan again. You don't need to play that ball, man. Stop making silly, sloppy errors. No need. Pepe and Bruno were crying that the ref was Argentinian. Deary me. Benek. This is why we need Amrabat at Anfield. He's been very impressive, yeah. As I say, I want that number 8 at City. And Dembele's not able to do anything with it. Yes, that's yeah, bad play from Jordan. Didn't need to play that ball there. Didn't need to play Saka into trouble. Didn't even give Saka a chance. To be honest. Come on. Yeah, it's not been great from those two so far, and we need Bellingham to have a good game if we're going to, if we're going to win this game. We need Bellingham to dominate the midfield. So far, it's been lackluster. I hope not. Yeah, KX, you're not wrong. Signing players just from a World Cup is a truly terrible way to scout players. Case in point, James Rodriguez. And I think nowadays most clubs don't really use it. I'd like to see a cheeky Foden goal. Hey, you and me both. You and me both. Has been a cagey affair so far. That's nice from Rice. And that rhymes. That's good. Offloads it to Kyle, who's surprisingly far forwards. We can't lose it here, lads. And we lose it here. Unbelievable, Saka. What you doing? Why are you losing the ball in an area where it's impossible for us to lose it there? There's no reality in which we can lose the ball there when Walker's pushing forwards. Oh, dearie me. Here comes Kylian. He's ghosted over to the right-hand side. This is still created from that Saka mistake. Here's Chewy Man. He takes a shot. Oh, that's a fantastic goal. Oh, God. Thanks a lot, Saka, you moron. Oh, God. Why would you give the ball away there, man? What you doing? I'm so disappointed that that's how a goal's been scored. It's a fantastic finish. But what is Saka doing? Walker's pushed up. The last thing you can do is give the ball away. The last thing you can do. Saka, mate. Why have you let me down? Oh, dearie me. Saka was fouled? I don't think so. I think he was just an idiot and gave the ball away. Comes out to Chewy man here. Does it? Griezmann. Bellingham doesn't get out quickly enough to him. It's a lovely finish. Yeah. It's a fantastic finish. Goes through the legs. Pickford's got no chance. And Bellingham does not get out quickly enough, sadly. Yeah, fantastic finish. But Saka gave the ball away. Bellingham didn't close him down quickly enough. Yeah, as Moses, Bellingham needs to close out a lot quicker there. It's been a poor game from Jude so far. We need him to have a good game. Can England please win, says Zach? Yeah. Liverpool can take him, says Tab. Yeah, Jude needs to wake up. Jude needs to wake up. Devon, your team are not at the World Cup, mate. I'm not sure you can take part in this France victory. Will in the mud, both Jude and Saka dropping a disaster class. It was poor from Saka. He was too weak. I know the commentator said there might be a question of a foul. For me, he was frail and weak when Walker was pushing up. The one thing you can't do is give the ball away there. It went over to England's left, and it's a fantastic. Take nothing away from the finish. Take nothing away from the finish, but Bellingham's got to do so much better closing out. English have lost last game. Real, I'm not sure what game you watched there. And Saka does well there. Gets fouled. Oh, it's such a shame. Where's Trips when you need him, says Musty. France to win. No, Devon, you're Irish, mate. You can't claim another country with no links to, mate. You are Irish at the end of the day. Where's Rashford when you need him? Hey, we might need to bring him on. Do England have any good takers? Harry Kane's alright at free kicks, isn't he? I want to blame Pickford. Nah, nothing Pickford could do. Went through Bellingham's legs. Bellingham didn't get out close enough. And yeah, the attack was started from Saka being weak. Is Luke Shaw good at free kicks? We need David Beckham. Give it Hendo, says Musty. KX, no. England focused on blocking the wingers and create a lot of space in the front of the net. Can we just give Haaland citizenship? Not sure having Haaland would do anything. Kane's a better player than him. And here's Henderson. And Luke Shaw. Here's Luke Shaw now. Straight to Lloris. Hello, Jeff. Find a way to get Haaland in the team. Yeah, it's a... no, it's a nothing free kick. At the end of the day. Yeah, Kane is much better than... Did I say... Yeah, Harry Kane is a better player than Haaland, guys, yes. Come on, I didn't think that... Oh, wow, I didn't think that was in dispute, dearie me. Right, there we go. Turns out Luke Shaw is not a good free kick taker. Yeah, that does appear to be the case. Nah. No chance. I don't know in what reality we're saying that Haaland's has overtaken Harry Kane in respect to being a better player. Devin, no, mate. Less of that. Less of that. Oh. Oh, well done, John. Oh, that's outrageous from John Stones. Well done. Kane is better. Kane is definitely a better player. Oh, Harry Kane! Oh. Henderson, that's a nothing clip. Oh, Harry Kane maybe could have done better there. It was close to Lloris, but that's better from England. I mean, Zach, they are 1-0 down, to be fair. Henderson, yeah, I don't know what I don't know what Henderson was doing with that ball. It was an interesting ball. Son is better than Kane. I don't know what's going on here. I'd like to see that Harry Kane chance again. Jordan Bin Laden. Rashford scores the free kick and that chance. He scored as many goals as he scored as many non-penalty goals as Ronaldo, and he scored as many goals as Darwin Nunez, to be fair, halves. If someone scores 80 goals in all comps this season, we accept he's better than Kane. If he does it, I'll need one more season, I think. One more season. If he's better than this season, and if he's better than him next season, then yeah, I will do that thing. Well done, Walker. Putting out Mbappe's pass. Well done. Oh, Henderson, man. I don't know why you're doing this to me, Jordan. Why are you doing this to me? And I'm going to back you. You're having a great game, Jordan. You're having a great game. Let's have a look at this game. Kane absolutely sat down Upamecano and then just couldn't clip it over Lloris. It's a good save in the end. Callum Robinson's more goals for Ireland than Haaland. What? Irish goals or national goals? Oh. To be fair, again, I think that Giroud would perform better than Haaland in this French team. I'm not joking. This Upamecano guy's never impressed me. France's worst centre half. Yeah, he's always looked a bit shaky. Is that the word? Is that the correct word? Yeah, Henderson dropped a stinker against the US. Then played well against Wales and Senegal, and now sadly he's not having a great game. Stones again. What? Right, Kane, mate. Why are you so deep? Imagine if Giroud hit that scorpion kick. Can you imagine? Yeah, I want to see more of... Oh, that's nice. That's nice from Harold. Oh, but then Bellingham's not able to get on the end of it. It's good work from Kunde, I think that was. Kanate actually might be better than Upamecano from the very little I've seen. He does like to be deep, but he was way too deep there. Be like Liverpool, 18-19, having your wingers as the main scorers means you need it. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. When you've got two out-and-out inside forwards. Kane once against them really well. Goes down far too easily. Get up, Harry Kane. Come on now, mate. That's way too easy. Get up. Giroud from a few years ago would have been a perfect fit. Genuinely a perfect fit. Oh, that's a foul. I think it's just outside, but that is a foul, to be fair. That is a foul, but it is outside the box, so it's irrelevant. I can't wait for Will to say Rice was the problem when he's been England's best player. Can't wait, says DR. It's not going to be a penalty, so I'm not going to bother going to the VAR screen. It was a foul. The question is whether it was inside or outside the box. It was well outside, I thought. So if they decide it's not a penalty, will they give a foul outside the box? Okay, well, you want the VAR screen, okay.
VAR checking.
Oh, wow, that struggled. Worth a look, says Zach. I think that from first glance, I thought it was a dive. I seriously thought it was outside. Second glance, it 100% wasn't a dive, but I did think it was outside the box, so I will need another replay of this. It may have just creeped onto the line. I guess that's the question. Indeed, it wasn't, so there we go.
VAR check complete.
But it's interesting that they don't give a free kick then, because it was a foul. So it's interesting that they didn't give a... But but that's the second time now that Kane's got the better of Upamecano. I guess it was definitely a foul. That's why I'm confused the free kick wasn't given, but I don't know. Maybe it's because the play went... They sometimes do, though, Musty. They sometimes do. I'm sure I've seen it where VAR gives a free kick if it's just outside the box. Oh, Foden, you play that to no one, mate. Come on now. Even Foden's playing badly. Oh, Stones did well to force Mbappe back, but he now needs some support. Yeah, it's very stupid. That should have been a foul to England in a potentially dangerous area. But we'll never know. We'll never know. Real, I can't tell whether your comments are jokes or not, mate. This World Cup is a sham, says Baldy. I would like to see a replay of it, but it was obviously outside the box. English Mafia coming back to... Yeah, that's another silver lining. We'll basically have all all City players back now. Only Alvarez will be left, won't he? Because there's no... We don't have any French players. We've got no Moroccan players. We've got no Croatian players. Yeah, real. You can not like a player, but you can still accept that they play well. Come on, mate. That's called being unreasonably biased. Again. Oh my god. Right. Stones played a really hard ball into Rice. Okay. And Rice immediately played it backwards. And Stones looked like he wanted to kill himself. Because he's used to Rodri taking that first time, turning and running. Did anyone else clock that? Did anyone else clock that from Stones? That was really funny. Here's Saka. Here's Henderson. Tried to play a nutmeg, didn't really work. Here's Declan. Come on, mate. Have a shot of your own. Oh. Harold. Oh, it deflected and it's a corner. Good save, Lloris. A save you expect him to make. Real, again, you're so wrong. I can't. It hurts. Yeah, because if it's Rodri, he takes it tightly first time. He turns and he plays it out. That's how DR. Hence Stones' reaction. Because as I say, he's used to playing with the best DM in the world. Oh, it's funny. It's very interesting. Exactly, Mo. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, real water is wet. If you're speaking a little Phil. Oh, come on, someone have a shot. Oh, that was squeaky bum time for. Oh, nice play by Walker. Evades Mbappe. Well done, England. Well done, Kyle. Rodri gets marked tighter, if anything, DR. I know England were poor from that first goal, but I'm been quite happy with this England performance. I can't lie. Overall, it was a shaky opening first few minutes, but I think England have actually been playing quite well. To be honest, Bellingham's hopefully he's playing much better now. Just don't lose it there, Saka. We've had a couple chances. We had a VAR check, so we forced Lloris into a save. So a couple of saves actually. So it's been close. You think so, Mo? But apparently not. And Cake says that it's too close for my liking. Yeah, I don't know, Musty. I say really good strike by Chewy, man. Maybe that's where in a few more years Bellingham will react quicker and get out to him quicker. He's only 19 after all, so I don't want to blame him too much for that. Was that a foul on Saka? What do you guys think? I didn't think it was a foul in real time. I think that's debatable, you know? What do you guys reckon? I thought that was, but it's the thigh. It's nothing to do with the shoulder, Mo. It's the thigh. It's the leg and the thigh on Saka. I think that might be a foul. It's not relevant because Bellingham should have done better, but I think that's a foul. It was a close one for the penalty kicks, but maybe I'd need another replay. But I've just seen a replay, and it's the leg and the thigh, and I Yeah, I thought it was a dive. Or not a dive. I thought it was being weak in real time, but I think that actually is a foul, to be honest. Real says France will score next. England will score. Finally, France wrap it up in the 89th minute. But again, KX, they aren't all England fans, are they? This is the thing, guys. Twats on social media do not a full fan base make. Chewy Man is 2 years older than Juice. Unbelievably clear. Musty, please can you message that to Will? Because I think he would have a meltdown. Oh, Bellingham, what are you doing? That's terrible. That's terrible, man. And Walker beats Mbappe again. Well done. Well done. That's a foul. Bellingham, please wake up, mate. Please wake up. You're hurting me with how poor you've been so far. Well done, Kyle. Musty, I know. Foden's not been able to get involved in the game yet, which is a shame. I think we need to try to force the issue down that side. I'd like to see more Foden versus Kunde battles than I am currently. Maguire tries another interesting switch, which Saka's never going to win. Well done, Kyle. Again, well done. Here's Hendo into Saka. Rabiot's the most French-looking man. I don't even know what that means. Just have a shot at this point. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, apparently not. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I thought that was a foul. My bad. He won the ball, apparently. Fair play. Good tackle, then. I thought that was a foul in real time. Here is Dembele. Foden providing defensive support. Ref's a joke, says Mammoth. Again, I thought it was a foul, but obviously it wasn't. So I'm going to trust the ref made the right decision there. And Mo says the ref was very close, yeah. Oh, I really hope this game isn't decided by that first goal, just because I don't like it when there's... I don't like it when fans try to use a controversy to justify a loss or anything. So I'm hoping that something else happens. Oh my god, Zach. This ref's got everything right other than you should have had a free kick, says KX. Which one's that for, KX? Get this Favelas ref out of the tournament, he stinks. Love that, Real. Love that from you. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more that one is a foul on Saka, which is a shame. But it was still a really good goal. And I blame Bellingham more than I blame the ref for that. Oh yeah. Yeah, again, this is the world of social media, guys. Good work by Saka. Well done. Well done. Lovely stuff. Lovely. Oh, wow. 35 minutes have already been played. Flipping heck. Deary me. Yeah, I'm happy with how England have played. Hopefully we can continue to play like this. And hopefully, because I think Harry Kane on another day, maybe he scores that clip. He keeps winning the battle against Super Meccano. Mbappe's been relatively quiet, certainly on that left-hand side. That's a foul on Little Phil. You know, for a fact, Will's going to defend Jude for that goal. Probably, must he? Real DMs are shooters. They have it in their locker to break deadlocks like what Chewy Man did. Bit of individual brilliance. Yes, it's a bit like Roger as well. And it's also just look at the attack momentum bar. England have had more of the offensive play. So I'm more than happy with how England have performed. It's just a shame about the goal and the manner in which it was scored. Diaz says, guys apparently can't complain about the referee. This happens to every team in every game. There's complaints, but apparently because it's England, it's a problem, says DR. Well, if they're complaining about the penalty, then that's unjustified. If they're complaining about the foul on Saka, then I can see their points. Oh, Walker once again winning that duel against Mbappe. That's the third time now. He's 3-0 in this game. Thank you, Lucas. It is nice, isn't it? It is nice. I like McSauce. Oh. Ba, 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 da, da, ba, ba. I can't do it right now, Zach, because I don't use Discord when we're streaming. Just because I'd rather people be in the Twitch rather than on the or the YouTube rather than on the Discord. Hendo can't keep that in. I'm doing it, KX, because I've been told over and over and over and over and over again that Mbappe is going to absolutely rinse and destroy Kyle Walker. So of course I'm going to keep an eye on it. Because it's an interesting narrative that people have tried to identify, and so far it hasn't transpired. What wasn't Kyle's fault, Musty? No worries, all Zach. Oh, and the highlights were happening, and we've somehow lost out in midfield. What's happening there? Just foul him, Henderson. Oh, Henderson's just like, no, you're not getting away from me. You're not getting away from me. Sunshine. Chewy Man about to be called better than Rice and world class for ghosting apart from the goals as DR. Henderson was just like, I can't even be bothered tracking back and defend him. Oh yeah, he did Musty, yeah, but he was able to do that from a more central position. He came into the center by doing that. Here is Griezmann with a free kick in a dangerous area. It'll be crushing for England if they it's a what's the word? It's off the training ground. Got to stop that cross coming in, and it's a poor shot by Mbappe in the end. Mbappe. Nor is it all real. England. Yeah, that's tricky. Yeah, it's been an even game so far. Been a very even game. As we thought it might be. It'd be nice if England could maybe create one more chance before half-time. But I'm not terribly upset so far. Foden with the switch. Here is Saka. What are those chants, Musty? They got Ale, I imagine. Something about, you know, that. Chewy Man. By the way, I love how, ever since I've called Chouamini Chewy Man, everyone's just calling him Chewy Man. I love how I love how that's just a thing. Yeah, indeed, Mo. But they've still been creating some interesting chances, which has mainly been Saka trying to find Kane. That's never going to work like that. Interestingly, Kane's got Upamecano's number, it seems, in this game so far. How's Mother Nobbins? Yeah, she's all right. I'll be seeing her later. Got to be careful here, John. Well, Slaphead was back there defending. Well done, John. Well done. Yeah, I'm really happy with how England have played so far. Maguire carrying stones. Shut up, KX. I've been staggered with how good that partnership's been, Maguire and Stones. Honestly. Nor is it all Lucas. I thought they'd have been exposed way more times, but it just hasn't happened. It's yeah, I'm impressed. Oh, Foden, mate, why are you letting me down? Little Phil, Rice did well there. He should have taken that. Tighter. Come on, too many forward players underperforming here. Diaz Stone's clear. But that will be tricky at international level. I don't think so, Lucas, mate. I don't think so. So total receptions between the midfield and defensive line. Saka, yes. Saka's getting involved in the game a lot. It's just upset the Foden's not as much. Bellingham did well there to close down Dembele. I like Stones a lot. He did really well earlier, but Ruben Diaz is Ruben Diaz. At the end of the day, it's Ruben Diaz. If only Bellingham was as quick as getting out to him as Shaw tried to be against Dembele earlier. That would have been nice. Well done, Stones. Send him to the ground. Well done, John. Well done. Love that. Mbappe a Thierry Henry regen. Oh, that should be a yellow card, ref. Come on now. There we go. Well done. Yeah, book that, man. Yeah, well done. Get booked, Griezmann. Again, Walker. Well done, mate. Driving through. Brought down. Yellow card. He's not been good this game, Zach. Sadly. I like Bellingham a lot. I've not made that a secret. I like Bellingham a lot. He's not having a good game. Don't foul walking on. He just came back from injury. Yeah. Exactly. I'm not... Zach, I don't think criticizing a player rightly for making mistakes is the same as getting on his back. I'm not being overly critical, but I am saying that he's not had a good game. There's nothing wrong with that. For me, he was also... I mean, aside from the weird decision, Rice trying to progress, but then giving it away in a dangerous area. And now France can counter. Hello, Steezy. Oh, bet Jude did well. It's a fortuitously fallen to Dembele still. Jordan testicles. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, they've also been not as good as I may have hoped. Zelo got injured. I'm scared we have to play Wan-Bissaka. I don't want to see 4 centre halves in the back 4 yet. Can you imagine? We've got Cancelo's back home as well, so that's the thing. And I do really think that, City did not play, just touch on club football for a second. City did not really play well in the latter stages of that first half of the season. And I don't think it's any mistake. I don't think it's any coincidence, that Kyle Walker was injured for all of those bad performances. I think Walker's really important. Really important for how City play. Is Jude. He's trying to create a cross, but there's too many bodies there. Too many bodies in the box. You're never going to do that, Griezmann. So to clear it out. And now they can come out. Against... I remember that Musty. Oh, dear. Oh, Henderson did well against... Oh, that was strong. A fair challenge on Kane. A strong one, though. From Upamecano, who maybe has realised he's going to have to be stronger if he wants to take on Kane. To be fair, Zach, this would be my... based on the games I've seen at this World Cup, this would be my first choice midfield 3. Varane is simply a Rolls Royce. Okay. 4 minutes of added time. One nil at half time. I'd argue I'd actually argue that England have been the better side in this first half. I'm not disappointed at all so far. I think I'm gonna have to take it, obviously, but yeah. You reckon Varane Canate, Zach? That's nice by Saka. We can't lose the ball here. This is how the first goal was scored. Yeah, it's just there's no way through this French wall. You've been the better side because France scored a goal. I don't know what that means, Musty. Here is Mbappe up against Bellingham. He plays it out to Chewy Man. That is his official name. A referee says play on. The foul by Saka. They've let you have the ball more after they scored. To be fair, Musty, I think even before then. It also doesn't change reality, does it? Whatever the reasoning is, it doesn't change what I said. England's been the better team since the goal. Yeah, they've been the better team. That's what I said, chaps. That is what I said. I think they've also had the better chances as well. Just not it was just that Kane one on Lloris. Just wasn't the finish that was required. Walker lets it go out. Well done, Kyle. I should think not, Musty. I should think not. 2 minutes of the extra time have been played. Another 2 minutes to play. Gosh, I really hope this doesn't go the way of like Belgium, France in the semi-finals, where like Belgium had all the ball and all the play, but they just can't break France down. I've seen Stales run quicker. Get Wilson. Oh my god. Not sure. It's probably going to end in a Dembele counter-attack goal in the 62nd minute. Oh, that's a corner by Kunde. Didn't need to get a touch on it. Kunde. And this could be the last chance of the first half. I haven't seen enough of set-piece FC in this match. Come on now. You reckon Rashford to come on? France are playing on the counter, trying to expose the left side of England's defence with Dembele's pace. Kunde's a smelly, smelly ballless as Musty. Little Phil's going to take it. Yeah, he's not been that involved, has he, Mo? I'd like to see him found a bit more. The deep ball. Maguire can't do anything with it against Hernandez. Bellingham, mate, what is that? I don't understand what you're doing. What's happening? There's a French player down here. Get Madsen on the pitch. We've seen too much of Jordan Lapissiere. Not sure why play's been stopped here. I don't think a foul was given. Unless it was. I think it's just because we're attacking more down the right side, Mo. Stones and Walker have been excellent kicks, so not sure about that one. What a slander name I've created. Yeah, I don't think a free kick was given there, so I'm not sure why play was stopped. But hey ho, we'll go. Hello, Akshat. Kane hasn't been playing like he normally does. He's normally much more deep. And he has been. Yeah, well, at one point, he was in his own... It was in our half, wasn't he? There we go. That's half time. It's 1-0 to France. But I can't... I'm not upset. I'm not upset at the performance. I'm not going to focus too much on the refereeing, but the goal shouldn't have stood. It was a foul on Saka. Bit disappointed in the midfielders, but I actually think that England have been the better side. I actually think that England have generated the better chances. And I'm not upset with how we've played. Honestly, I think that I'd like to see similar in the second half. And I think that if Kane's given another one of those chances, I think maybe he takes it this time. So yeah, so I'm not going to F and Jeff and be upset at the performance or anything. I'm actually quite content with it. Oh, the only thing I'm not content with is the scoreline, obviously, but I haven't really got that much to complain about. Bellingham could be better. All of the midfielders, to be honest. Hello, Mao. I said 1-1 final score. Holidays are coming. Holiday. Yeah, we'll do a phone-in sack in a few minutes. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about it. I've been very happy with the defense. Pickford's not had anything to do. Midfield, I've not been that impressed with overall. Foden's not been able to get that involved in the game, whether that's his fault or not. Irrelevant. Not been happy with that. Same with Saka. And Kane, I like it when he's isolated against Upamecano because he keeps winning that battle over and over and over again. The fishing against me wank all tournaments, says Baldy. Yeah, as I say, if I was going to have a grievance It is that the goal shouldn't have stood because Saka was fouled, but I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not going to fixate on that. Musty says Philip should play. Let's head over to the Noblet phone-in, shall we? I think England should attack more on the left wing. I agree, Mount. I think that, you know, whether it's because Foden's not showing enough for it, or whether it's us just not deciding to focus on the left. I think the reason why we're focusing more on the right is because Hernandez and Mbappe are so offensive, so naturally the gaps are in that area for France. So I feel that's why we're naturally erring towards the right-hand side more. But I think that we do need to focus more down our left-hand side with Foden and get him more involved in the game. That's what I think. What's that? I'm going to cry and I will for the next 4 years should we lose tonight, says Baldy. England should take Foden off for Grealish or Rashford. Just halves. I think that I'd like to see another 15 minutes trying to focus more on the left-hand side. Really, you're not even watching the game. And then let's see, I was focusing more on the left-hand side, get Foden more involved in the game. If that still doesn't work, then we can look at making substitutions. But I don't. For me, this isn't a game for Rashford. This could be a game for Grealish, but I don't think it's the game for Rashford. France are not leaving any space for Rashford to exploit. Same players not showing up for England. Good performance, but Henson, Bellingham, Foden need to do more. Says Mo. Yes, it's mainly the midfield that's an issue. Pour moi. We are going to head over to the Noblet phone-in.
Let's go. This is your radio.
There's no space for that, Tayab. There's no space for that. Rashford's strength isn't his dribbling and running at players. That's what Foden's good at. Rashford's strength is running into space. There is no space. So I think bringing on Rashford, if anything, would make it worse. Because he's not the sort of player who's going to break down low blocks with like intricate 1-2 dribbling, etc. But it's a Noblet phone-in. Hello, Lucas. How you doing, mate?
Hi, Nobbins. I'm doing good.
Excellent stuff. Let's give me your thoughts on that first half, mate.
We've been the better team, but they got a lucky goal. It was a great finish and a great goal, but
it was sensational by Chewy, man, wasn't it? But yeah. Yeah, a bit disappointed that Bellingham wasn't able to hit him down as much as he did. So are you therefore happy with the performance, or do you think that, you know, there are too many individuals not performing? What do you reckon?
I think I'm happy about how we've played so far. We just need to be more clinical, I think.
Yeah.
And get more shots on the target and all that.
Yeah, definitely not wrong, because, you know, case in point, England actually have more XG. That Kane shot did count as a big chance, and therefore a big chance missed. So Kane on another day may be able to finish that chance against his Spurs teammates. And Lucas, what is do you think any changes need to be made at half-time? Do you think any changes should be made generally? What are your thoughts?
Get Rashford on this pitch instantly, Henderson out, and put Foden in midfield.
Okay, so you're going balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, interesting. Mouse has a lot to be desired. And Rose says that England will score. Interesting. Interesting. Well, speaking of scorers, Morocco scored a goal today when they bloody beat Portugal. Hello, Zach, who is Moroccan.
Good. I'm good. How are we doing?
Well, you must be better than good, surely. Your team's in the semi-finals.
I don't know if I can swear on stream, so I'll just say I'm buzzing.
Cunt.
I'm buzzing.
You can say anything you want.
I'm fucking buzzing.
Hey.
Wait, Morocco beat Portugal?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the game.
Well, you're a fraud.
I've just seen in chat, Dima Maghrib. Yeah,
I've been busy all day, so I haven't seen anything.
Well, Zach, talk us through that game from your perspective. I imagine you were shitting yourself throughout.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was shitting myself. I mean, first off, okay, so one rule we had to win was don't concede in the first 20 minutes, because if you do that and Portugal just run through you. We held out for 30 minutes. Then on the cusp of half-time, and Nasiri comes in and just leaps out of nowhere, turns into the colossal titan, just gets in front of Diogo Costa, and the entire country goes fucking buzzing.
Yeah.
And from there, it's just defend until you die, and with the occasional counter-attack, of course.
Yeah, and they were wonderful in counter-attack, that's for sure. And final thing on Morocco, Zach, you've seen this first half so far. I mean, do you fear either of these sides, or do you think, well, actually, both sides haven't been great necessarily in this first half from what we might expect? Morocco have a brilliant chance to get to the final.
I want England purely for the fact that I predict Southgate just puts out an ungodly lineup, something that no one expects, and we end up winning and he gets sacked. But I do fear France for one reason. Kylian Mbappe, man. Oh my days.
Indeed, but you do have Hakimi to deal with him, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, but to be fair, I mean, he's still a dangerous player, and even if you isolate Mbappe, Dembele still pops out on the right. That's a big problem. Griezmann in the midfield. You've got Theo Hernandez coming out from the left as well, so Hakimi will have to handle both of those. Yeah, and as for the England, from an England perspective, I say keep Harry Kane on the pitch, but someone that does need to come off is Jordan Henderson. Shocking cameo, man. Oh,
he's been very poor, hasn't he?
Stinker, the biggest stinker. I say, okay, so you have a choice of Maddison, Gallagher, Phillips, or possibly Trent in midfield.
Oh my!
I'm gonna go bold.
Well, that's very bold.
Possibly try out Trent in midfield, and the lad is just. I mean, you've seen France just go more compact in defense, and Trent has that ability that no other England midfielder has to the degree he has. It's just through balls that just break lines. Like with one through ball, he can put you through on goal.
Absolutely.
So yeah, if you bring in Rashford at like 60, 65 minutes, one ball in from Trent could be what? Hold on, I think Bellingham was more useless than Henderson. What are you?
Mal with the controversial comments.
What game were you watching? Okay, Bellingham didn't have the best of games, but my God, Henderson was. I've said it, Jordan Lepissier. So yeah.
And yes, Matt. Sorry.
Shocking, man.
Yeah, yes, Ryan. Hashton is indeed Baldy. Let's move on to DR now. Hello, DR, mate. Who is speaking? That's Zach, by the way, Ryan. That was Zach speaking. Who is Moroccan and is therefore buzzing about Morocco. Hello, DR, mate. How you doing?
Hello.
What are your thoughts on that first half so far? You are supporting England, excuse me, for the purposes of this tournament.
Yeah, I think it was quite an interesting game, considering that France scored, but then they just let off the pressure completely. I think that's a reason why England have looked much better after their goal. And
do you foresee we need to make any changes to this side, or do you think that, look, if we keep playing like that, Kane maybe should have scored, there was a big chance missed, we can keep creating stuff like this and maybe we can score a goal? What do you reckon?
I think we should make 2 subs.
Yeah, go on.
First of all, I think I'm making these 2 subs to go all out and try to get a goal early in the second half. Because the more that we don't, the later on that we don't score, I think it gets a harder game for us. So I'd bring on Phillips for Henderson and Grealish for Bellingham.
Interesting. And then move. Are they moving Foden into midfield or Grealish into midfield? Sorry.
I think Grealish midfield.
Okay. And Musty, this is a question from Musty to you, DR. What are your thoughts on Rice's performance so far in this match?
I think it's been good. I don't think there was a problem with it.
Okay, fair enough. I think that I'd just like to see him maybe a bit braver on the ball when we're trying to build up from the back. But I think overall defensively, I think he's been fine. As I said, just maybe like to see him. Maybe that's something to add. How old is Rice? Is he 23, 24?
Yeah, he won
24, I think.
was like
24.
up.
Yeah, so maybe that's
23.
why. 23 apparently. So maybe that's because obviously West Ham is not going to be doing that as much. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's something he can develop in the future if he does go to a bigger side, which is more involved with progressing the play. DR, what's the?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I think this is why you should bring on Phillips. With West Ham, we have Susek, which kind of relieves all of the pressure on him. So if Phillips can come on, he can get into more better positions to win the ball and just dominate that
Do you
midfield.
really want Phillips on the pitch though? I mean,
I'd rather have Phillips than
season?
Anderson.
Has he played? Has he played at all this season for City?
No.
Nobbins, you're a City fan, you would know.
I think he's played 40 minutes, but he did come on for England at one point, so he's obviously fit enough to get some minutes.
I mean,
would you want him to come on?
But
Don't know.
yeah, in a game this crucial, I don't think so.
You've got to risk it. You can't just
I genuinely think Trent in midfield is a better option than
no.
Phillips.
I mean,
I don't want that. I'll commit
Phillips.
bloody murder if that happens.
Midfield and Rashford on the wing.
Oh dear me.
Don't say Phillips is risky and then bring on Trent in the
It's
midfield.
bold, but a guy that's played
He's
40
going
minutes all
bold.
season.
And DR, what's your final score prediction, please, in this game?
I think England score. I think it's going to be a 1-1.
Yeah.
England pens.
England pens. Excellent. So that's my prediction as well. DR, and finally, can say hello, mate.
Hello.
How you doing?
Fuck off.
Is that
I don't
because did Blackburn lose quite badly today?
Sadly.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that, or do you want to talk about England real quick?
Both.
Okay,
both
go
times,
on.
I guess.
Summarise your thoughts for me, Kante.
Refs shit both times.
Fair enough.
Blackburn are trying to play out from the back when we possibly can't.
Yeah.
Pressing a dirty cheat.
Okay.
Ched Evans, the sex offender, is a dirty diver.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
And this ref that watching the England match is a racist. He hates Bukayo Saka.
Brilliant. And I'm sorry, Kante, I haven't left you with much time. Apologise for that. It's my bad. And what's the final score going to be in this game, please, Kante?
Well, basically, they're going to take Saka off for Rashford, and then Rashford's going to offer the ref some free food so he stops giving them bad predictions.
Excellent.
And England are going to win 7-1.
Wonderful stuff. And very quickly, Lucas and Zach, final score prediction.
I'm gonna say 1-1 after full time. 1-1 after full time, and England 8-7 on pens.
Zach?
I'd probably go with, if England don't score in before the 80th minute, it's gonna end 1-0 France. Can't see them going back. And if they do somehow manage to get it to 1-1, it's gonna be in extra time. It's gonna go mental. It's gonna be 3-2 France or something. All go into pens.
Wonderful stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you. Oh, sorry, Zach.
If it goes to pens, England lose. If it goes to pens, England lose.
Okay. I hope you're wrong, Zach, but we shall see. I'll see you guys in the chat. Thank you so much.
Adios.
Lovely
I hope
speaking
I'm
to
wrong
you.
too. I don't want to have to play Mbappe.
Hey, there we go. Lovely stuff. Sensational scenes, those were my Nobblets. Always lovely to hear from you guys. If you do want to become a Noblet and help support the channel and get lovely perks like joining the phone in, click the Patreon, and yeah, you can join. Thank you so much for following Mao. That's a foul on Bellingham, isn't it? Oh, Foden's come away with it. Plays nearly a dangerous ball. Upamecano just boots it away. Oh my God, Musty. Southgate starts the game pretty well, but when he needs to start changing stuff mid-game, it gets spooky. That's not a good challenge by Dembele on Bellingham. That's not a good challenge. Yeah, hopefully Bellingham's all right. Is that a yellow card for Dembele? Yeah. Are any players do we know if any of these players on the pitch are a yellow card away from missing the semi-final? Does anyone know? Love that, Zach. Foden to deliver it. Look at Slaphead at the back post. Oh, I really wanted him to attack that. Bellingham. Oh, what a save that was by Lloris. Oh my God, what a strike by Jude. God, can you imagine if that went in? What a strike that was, Jude. Flipping heck. Okay, it's a save you expect him to make. It's not quite in the corner, but it's still a good shot. The yellow cards reset in the next round. Do they? Oh, okay. I thought that... I'm sure I thought I saw in one quarter-final game miss his next match. Was it Acuna? I thought that when he got a yellow card, I thought it said miss his next match or something. Larissa coming out for it. Oh... Dear me, that was suspect from Luis there, though. Thought Slabhead nearly got that. Oh, I don't know, then. Again, we need to make the most of these... Why isn't Slab going for goal there? Oh. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Couldn't you miss the next game? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it must be after. Yeah, I thought that Slabhead should have just gone for goal then. He tried to play it across. But there we go. Maurice is goated. He nearly gave away a... he nearly gave away... a chance then, by not coming out and claiming it properly. Oh. Oh gosh, if Meccano got lucky then. Yeah. This Meccano is not a good footballer, I think I've decided. He's incredibly, what's the word? It's like not mistake prone necessarily, but not chaotic, but it's that sort of vibe I'm getting from him. He does not seem to have any composure on the ball, or off it. Henderson fouling Mbappe again for some reason. Interesting play. I don't know if I like Lloris or not. Yeah, Lloris is too inconsistent, I think, for me. Yeah, I don't know what Henderson's doing. It's a foul. I'll tell you what, from the little I've seen of Conte and Canate, sorry, I agree. I've not seen much of him for Liverpool. I feel like he doesn't play that frequently in the Premier League, but when I have seen him, he's normally looked solid. Yeah. And now France have a free kick. Hello, Piers Morgan Jr. England should lose because Argentina will win the World Cup. Only France can stop them. England should sacrifice today. Support France if you're a Ronaldo fan. What is happening? Ball comes in. Oh, that was well defended by Harry Kane. Because that was dangerous. All last fans to taste. Sleepers had a good start to the season, that's for sure. There's no doubting that. Henderson forcing the punt from Lloris. Well done, Jordan. He's surely one more foul away from getting a yellow card with Jordan. He's done that twice to Mbappe. Just cause. He's just not even bothered to try to tackle him. He's just, you're not running away. Oh. Love that from you, Piss Walker. Yes, if you are on the YouTube, by the way, chaps, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I love the shade of it. I love France's kit as well. I think it's very classy. It's very classy. I agree with you, Musty. I do like that blue. I hate the England kit, man. Well, no, hate's a strong word. It's so meh. It's like a 5, I feel like. It's a 5. It's distinctly average. It's bordering into 4, though. I don't like it. That's nice from Stones. It's Jordan. Now Saka. Back to England, who are having most of the ball. England has so much potential with their colours and logo being some of the best. Yeah, well, we've had excellent kits in the past. I'm wearing one of them. So it's such a shame that this is such a mad design. That's nice from Jordan. Into Saka. Take a shot, mate. Take the shot, mate. There's 5 French players there. And then Henderson took the shot when he shouldn't have taken it. What is happening? What's happening, lads? Is he offside there? Giroud tried to turn it, but Stones was like, sorry, yeah, Stones was like, nope, not happening. Well done, Stones. Yeah, mate, it might be a 4, you're right. We haven't played in the away once. Don't know what Giroud was doing there. Why didn't Saka just take a shot? It's Bellingham. Now take the shot, Saka. Penalty! Come on. Penalty. That's a penalty. Get in. Get in. Yes. Please, Harry Kane. Please score. Please score. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Please score. Please fucking score. I think if he scores this, he equals fucking Wayne Rooney's he equals Wayne Rooney's goal scoring record. That's a penalty. Well done, Saka. Well done. Chewy man, 100% a foul, definite penalty. Oh my god, please, Harry Kane, please score. Please score. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. Why can I... It's written in the stars that he misses. Oh my god, I'm calling it. Oh my god. He's actually going to miss, isn't he? Oh my god, it's Spurs versus Spurs. Oh my god, it's Spurs versus Spurs. Can you imagine? He's going to unleash it in a Spurs and bottle it here. I can know, Zach. I can see this. It's Spurs keeper versus Spurs striker. Harry Kane normally scores penalties, and that's exactly why he's not going to score this one. Come on, Harry. This is a lifeline. This is a lifeline. We're not going to get a better chance to score. Harold, you're the captain. Prove me wrong, mate. We train against each other every day. Exactly, Zach. And now we've got to reposition the ball. Brilliant. Studies show the longer in between the awarding of the penalty and taking of the penalty, the more likely it is you miss that penalty. This has been a long gap. This is a terrible set of circumstances. A long gap. Spurs versus Spurs. Come on! Come on! Yes! Yes! Come on! That is nothing less than we deserve. We've been the better team. Come on, Harold. Fantastic penalty. You are not saving that. Yeah, you ain't saving that. Well done. Get him. I think he's joking, Zach, because he's Welsh. Oh, there's nothing less than we deserve. We've been the better side. France shouldn't have had that goal. Come on. Come on. 1-1. So far, my prediction's coming. Okay, we've got a chance. We've got a chance. Just don't throw it away, please. Why are you throwing it away immediately? My god. What is that, lads? That's from kickoff. What are we doing? What are we doing? Good thing it's Rabiot, not Mbappe. Deary me. Get up. Oh, nonce. Well done, Harry. Keep that in. No, he's not kept that in. Nice idea. Yeah, I have no idea what happened there between the two centre-halves. I don't really know. So it wasn't even the two centre-halves. It was Walker and Stones, was it? Don't know where Slabhead was in that exchange. It's not the easiest chance from Rabiot, but it's a chance nevertheless. It's a chance nevertheless. Deary me. Oh. Shut up, KX. There we go. Saka did really well then. He threatened to do it earlier on when he should have just taken the shot rather than crossing it. That's not a foul, apparently. It's a good tackle, and this is where Walker has got to be careful. Up against Kylian. Oh, Mbappe's beating him there too easily. Oh my god, how have they not scored that? Kyle, I've been backing you, mate, but you got embarrassed there. Can't lie. You got smoked. That was bad from Kyle Walker. Got to do better there. Oh, Foden's onside. Come on. Keep that in, little Phil, somehow. Oh. Nice idea. It was onside halves. He was well onside. Upamecano was playing him on. Oh, dearie me. Oh. So that's 3-1 to... That's 3-1 now. Kyle Walker versus Mbappe in this match. Dembele's got to score that, by the way. It's 3-1. Offside, says Ashley. I don't think it was offside, but it doesn't matter because Foden didn't get to it anyway. Oh. I'm blinded by the light. Yeah, he does. He's now England's all-time top goal scorer level with... Same as Giroud did at this tournament as well, didn't he? Sterling is back, I'm pretty sure, yeah. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's on the bench. Yeah, he's on the bench. Yeah, I don't know what Dembele's doing either. I remember when Rooney broke that record, and people were like, that might never get broken. That's not going to get broken for bare time. And Harry Kane comes in a few years later. Bop. Could. I just don't know whether would he be in the right mindset to play. I'm not sure. Come on, England, says Ashley. Oh, come on, the England. Giroud reads, Walker reads Giroud's attempted flick to Mbappe. There we go. Well done, Walker again. I think that in terms of a foot race, it was very good work by Mbappe. Mbappe seems to have Walker in respect of acceleration, which is why Mbappe made sure to slow Walker down, because he knows he's got the quicker burst of acceleration. If it's over a longer distance, I think that's when Walker is able to outpace him. But if it's a short distance and short acceleration, that's where Mbappe knows he's at his most deadly. The lap to break the record in 4 years. Yes, it's not been Foden's day so far, Mo. I agree. He's not been great in this game. He's also not been able to get involved in the game, I think. I think it's a mixture of things. He's not been good generally, but also it's just not been his day. I wouldn't... I'd tell you what, actually, no. Yeah, now you said it. Grealish has to come on, because now with France having to play more, we're going to need to try to slow down the play. And Grealish is sensational at doing that. He's sensational at doing that. So I totally agree that it should be Grealish on for Foden. If we're going to make a sub, that's the one I'd want to see. Oh, Rice misses out in the air. Shaw goes back to Slab. And we go back to the keeper. It's a shame. I do think the Foden could get it. It's that dynamic of, is it Foden not getting more involved in the game, or is it Foden can't get involved in the game because he's up against a more defensive fullback? I don't know. I'd rather see Sterling if he's okay. All in all, than Grealish is similar, same but better. I just like Grealish for his free kicks. As I say, it really slows down the play, and it will give England more control. Mbappe's burst of acceleration from a stand position is frightening. Small dribble slow down. Yeah, exactly. And there's I don't think oh, that was nice from Rice. Saka's in the middle. He's running into traffic, so he's got to take the shot, and it's a P-roller, and it's nowhere near enough power on that shot from Saka on his weak foot. Good from Saka, though. Should have done better with the finish. But I like, look, he picked up this ball so central. He then did Chewy, man. Got to hit that with more power, though. I know it's his weak foot. Got to do better. Yeah, there's no I don't think there's any player in world football, realistically, that would be able to deal with that Mbappe turn of acceleration. Oh, guys, why have they got the ball so central? Not a fan. Don't let Dembele cut in. Well, good block by Stones. Mbappe's just too, and I mean way too fast. There's Ashley, yeah. I'd back Walker if, for example, if they were at the halfway line, I would back Kyle Walker. But if it's over a short distance, then Mbappe's clearly got that sorted. Well done, Walker, cutting out the Mbappe pass. Sensational. This could be a counter-attack if Bellingham can play in Foden. Needed it earlier. Little Phil needs some support. That's nice. God, there's so many French players around him. That was good from Phil. Jude's been better than... well, I guess Jude's going to have more of the play because he's more involved as a central player, but he's certainly made more errors. Harry Kane with the shot, and it's comfortable for Lloris. 100-meter sprint, I'm betting on Kyle Walker. If it's like 20 meters, Mbappe. But I think 100 meters is a sizable enough distance for Kyle Walker to get up to top speed. And I think that Walker has... based on the encounters I've seen from them in the past, and based on watching Walker especially, I feel like he's got a higher top speed. But if it's a short burst, like maybe even like up into 50 meters, maybe Mbappe has it. Isn't 100 meters the whole pitch? I'm not sure, Mo. Not sure. But yeah, if it's a 100-meter sprint, I reckon that would be the case. Shaw should win that. It's not a good touch by Dembele. Well done. Well done, Phil. That's where I want you. Driving. Driving. That's a foul. Well done, Phil. That's better. Driving through the middle. Lovely. Yeah, anything underneath 50 meters, I'm giving Mbappe. Anything over 50 meters, I'm giving it to Walker. If it's a sprint, anyway. I mean, if it's like a 10,000 meters, I have no idea. I take credit for this injury guy. I signed him on FM. Brilliant. I take credit for Gonzalo Ramos because I signed him on my Sampdoria FM save. So, you know. It's been a good game. Has been tight as we thought, but there've been some interesting. There've been some good levels of football from both sides. It's always dangerous when France come forward, I feel like. Yeah, Mo, I guess it depends. But for what Walker offers, it's better for him to be better because if City lose the ball high up, it means that the play normally starts in around the halfway line. So that's when Walker's pace is an excellent defensive attribute for City, especially. Again, Kane trying to link the play. Rice has got to tackle Rice. Can't speak. Rice has got to tackle Griezmann, and he does. Well done, Declan. Oh. Look at Hendo run. Look at him taking on Chewy, man. Chewy, man. I now know how to pronounce it, by the way. It is Chouamini. It is allegedly Chouamini. I also was Chouamani. Apparently it's Chouamini. Henson has to get a yellow card soon. Why? Oh, sorry. I thought you just wanted him to get one. Yeah, because of the fouls, yeah. Well, he's done 3. Isn't the unwritten rule like, 3 non-yellow card fouls and you're given a yellow? He's done at least 4, I'm sure. 2 of them were like not even trying to play the ball. It was just Mbappe not getting away from me. Oh. Didier Deschamps. Yeah, it's been a tight game. I still would, honestly, I'd still edge the play to England. I think they've been the better team. Mason, I agree. England are the better team in my opinion. I think they've been better so far. I didn't think I'd be saying that, to be honest. I've been really happy with this overall display. Lovely stuff, halves. Well, that's a nice ball by Pickford. Kane was in so much space. Saka has a foul. What? Are you short? I'm sorry. I really, really don't like it when I have to talk about referees. This referee has been fucking atrocious, man. If they score from this, yeah, that's what I thought. This ref has been goddamn atrocious. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Please show me a replay to prove me wrong. Please. I'm actually annoyed now. And I thought I was quite calm in that whole the first goal shouldn't have fucking stood debacle. This is really angering me now. What the fuck is that not a foul? What the fuck is this referee? And they nearly countered and scored from that. Fucking hell! It's 1998 versus Argentina all over again. Bloody Nora. Come on, ref, sort it out. How many stinkers are you gonna fucking drop, man? Well done, Maguire. Fucking hell. Yes, yeah, I agree, Mo. Saka's been very good. Oh, Declan, mate, that's not the ball. Henderson, sorry, Kane does something with it. Yeah, I've been what I've liked about our wingers, and Foden's doing it now. When they get the ball, they go central. That's where they've been strongest in this game. When they floated inwards and not really gone down the byline, they've just gone, no, fuck that. Go central, drive, progress, play. Pickford with a very what was your question, KX, mate? Sorry. No Grealish since no free... Yeah. Jack Grealish, who wins about 1 million free kicks a game, would not have won a free kick in this game so far. It's a thing. Oh, Luke Shaw, mate. That's not the thing to do. Well done, Saka. Get that. Why don't you do anything with it, Saka? Saka. Why didn't you clear that ball? If it goes extra time, we'll have to end the stream. That's a really good question. I didn't even think about that. Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we? Oh, Foden did so well there because Rice nearly played him into awful trouble. Pinnock. Let's assume yes. Let's assume yes. I'm sure my family will understand. They've allowed me to do it. They've allowed me to do this. I'm sure they'll do that. I'd love if England win this just to go out and lose some rock on pens and Foden misses the crucial penalty. Oh, dearie me. Bad touch by whoever that was. I think it was Hernandez. Goal kick. If it's Croatia, Morocco in the final, Musty, who are you... Well, that's what my family said, Musty, to be fair. They said, look... They said Nobbins, because that's my name. They did say, look, at the end of the day, it's your job. You got to work when you work, so yeah. It is a thing. It's just because it's quite a close family member, and it's quite a substantial birthday. So that's why there was a question mark about it. Oh... That's a foul on Saka. Away! Now we're getting fouls for Saka where it's less relevant. Well done, referee. Well done. I have to act civil. Brilliant. I need Croatia to win the World Cup because I'm in a sweepstake. And if you win, you get a microwave halves. What a weird prize. I rate that, though. Is it because you sell microwaves in your store, halves? I know you're a cashier. Since the equaliser... England have still been the better side. I'm so impressed with this, man. This has been brilliant. Even if we lose, this has been so good. God, when was the last... I can't remember the last time I was, like, genuinely impressed with an England performance throughout the whole World Cup. Even in 2018, what I get, maybe you could say the Euros, but I didn't think we were exceptional. 2018 World Cup, we were anything but. Henderson crosses it in. Slap head. Oh, dearie me. God, he's screaming. So close from Slab. I'd probably support Morocco, but I wouldn't be upset if Croatia win. Fair enough. God. He's onside, I think. Oh, that would have been close. I think he's just onside, though. Maybe should have done better then. Maybe should have got it on target. Oh, he's got to get on target, man. That's a beautiful chance, Slab. Ashley. Oh, again, the best chances have been from an England, coming from an England heads and feet. Nice play, Saka. Kane once again is sitting down Upamecano. Hernandez did well defensively there, though. They slightly touched the post, so I didn't even see that. Oh, well done, England, again. Come on. Gosh, I can't... I know I keep saying it. I just can't get over how impressed I've been. Foden won it in the air somehow. Oh, hello, Frank. It's been ages. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Declan, well won. Foden won it in the air against Kunde. What is going on? What's going on, guys? Frank, love you, mate. How you doing? Oh, slabhead. Remember, guys, if England win this, then Jin has to be my personal assistant for a day, whatever that entails. Frank Butcher, as I live and breathe. Thought that was going to be an own goal. Hernandez must have got something on it. Flipping heck. Kunde stinks because he's a centre-back or right-back. That's why. Oh, that's a... Yeah, well defended in the end by Hernandez. Deary me. Or is that to come off Saka in the end? I don't know. Oh, it's goal kick. Came off Saka, apparently. Yeah, England have been very good, man. I'm so happy, man. We might still lose. As you know, The way this game's gone, the way this ref's gone, the way England go, I still expect us to lose now. But I think we can be really proud of ourselves, and I'm so happy I can say that. What you don't want to do is have a dead performance. Because let's be honest, guys. This is Gareth Southgate's... Hello, Slim. This is Gareth Southgate's toughest ever match. At the last World Cup, what was his toughest match? Croatia? Probably. At the Euros, again, Italy? Sure. These are the world champions, man. This is easily his toughest test. So if he's able to somehow win it, when he didn't... And that's the thing as well. He did not pass those other two tests. He lost against... He lost against Croatia and lost against Italy, so obviously. What's my pre-game prediction? My pre-game prediction, Frank, was 1-1, England to win on penalties. But yeah, aside from the US game, where he totally got it wrong and not bringing on Foden, when that game was crying out for Foden, he remedied that and started Foden every single game, and I can't fault it. I can't fault it at all. This has been, yeah. I know I'm gushing. But I'm just so proud of this performance and this competition and this tournament by these lads, who I really think will be in a stronger position to win it in 4 years' time, because they're better players. Will have 4 more years' experience. Bellingham goes down far too easily. Look at his stance. Hey, well done, Frank. Who don't want to win the World Cup? Ashley, look at my kit. Everyone say Pickford saving a pen, though. He did it in the Euros, Mal, to be fair. Nah, never a pen for me. Two went down too easily. Oh, Declan, you've played in Griezmann here. Overplay it, well done. Oh, wise mate. No, Mount, we're playing fine. We're playing fine. Do not come on this pitch, please. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I don't want England to make any changes. I'm perfectly happy with how we're playing. I'm perfectly happy. Do not do this to me, Gareth. I've just been applauding you. Oh my God, Mount is actually coming on. Okay, right. Okay, interesting. I don't know why, because we've been the better team. We don't need, like, you bring on Mount if you need, like, more defensive solidity in midfield. Oh, interesting clearance by Kyle Walker. That's the thing. Henderson's been all right in the second half. Oh, Giroud, dearie me. Oh, bring on Glenn Murray for Kane, says Frank. I rate it. Yeah, that's rubbish by Giroud, to be honest. I really need to piss as well. I love that from Kyle, though. Okay, up Giroud, mate. It's never a foul. Neymar to play for England, says Mason. Interesting take. Haas Foden's been good in the second half, to be honest. There was this one moment where he drove through midfield dangerously. Look at Slab progressing the play. Look at Luke Shaw. Nice. Oh, he's managed to find Bellingham somehow through the middle. Oh, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's the right thing. If you're going to make a change, I would bring on Grealish, but it looks like that's not happening. Can Walker win that? No, he can't. It comes to Mbappe. Foul him there. Or just win it. Well done, Declan. That's a really good tackle. Both Kane and Giroud are on the same amount of goals. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. Can Harry Kane overtake that record entirely? That's the question. Come on, Saka, I need you to be picking up those runs. Walker needs that support, mate. Here it comes to Rabiot, who clips it. Shaw's got an overload here. That's a goal. What a save by Pickford. That should have been a goal, though, by Giroud. Terrible defending by England. That was far too easy. Shaw was isolated on that right-hand side. Giroud's got to score that. Got to score that, man. Yeah. Shaw got overloaded. He was never going to win that battle. And Pickford with a save, but Giroud should save it. Sorry, Giroud should score that. He hits it far too centrally. Good save by Pickford. Should score it, though. He should do better there, I agree. I agree. Don't let that save go in vain, chaps. There we go. One chance, and they're dangerous indeed. They have that quality. Why have you not stopped the cross? Why are we not getting closer, boys? Henderson, why aren't you preventing that cross? Don't get it. That's twice now where we've conceded a goal because our midfielders, our box-to-box players, are not doing enough. You've got to stop that cross. Got to stop it. At source. It's not good enough. Why are you slowing down, Jordan? Maybe Maguire should do better as well. For me, that should get sorted. That should get stopped at source. Oh god, it comes off Slab as well. It comes off Slabhead's shoulder. One undeserved winning goal that might turn out to be. Oh, what a shame. Might have been on goal. I think he got the first one on target. What a shame. What a shame. Oh dear. That's probably the winning goal, isn't it? Yeah, Slabhead probably should have done better, but Henderson has got to stop the cross. Got to stop it. Oh, I love Giroud, though. Bigger French legacy than Henry, says Mo, question mark. I do love Giroud. Mason Minerals coming on. It was mainly hello, Angelo, how you doing? It was mainly Henderson for me. I think Maguire should have done better there, but Henderson, why is he strolling when you've got big Olivier Giroud in the box? I don't really get that from Jordan. He's normally so good at closing down players. By the way, Henderson's sack has gone off. Okay. Mount and Sterling are on. Right. I think what we've done there, I think we've actually weakened the team, which is interesting. Not sure about that change personally. But there we go. I might have to get Uber ready so I can go to my birthday event. Referee says it's not a foul. Max, that might happen. Max, it might happen. That was a severe bump. Why do England play with true wings instead of inverting them? What do you think for Ronaldo? Asks Angelo. Why isn't that a penalty, guys? Why isn't that a penalty? That's a penalty. That is a fucking penalty all day. He puts his shoulder in his back. Come on. Penalty. Most blatant penalty I've ever seen. Come on. Well done, Mason, by the way, for winning it. This has to be given. If this isn't given, then... oh, he's going to the monitor. Excellent. If this isn't given, no jokes, I'm ending the stream now and I'm going to that birthday event because I'm sick of this shit. No chance. No shot. Is this not a penalty? That's the most blatant penalty I've ever seen. Look at that. There's no difference between what Cancelo did to... in the Brentford... Was it the Fulham game or the Brentford game? I can't remember. That's the most blatant penalty I've ever seen. Well done, Mason, for winning it. How much are you guys having to look at? Why do you have to look at it for so long, chaps? Penalty, thank you. There we go. Good. Oh, God, Harry Kane's got another chance. Oh, well done, Mason. Tell you what. Why is that a red card? Why is that a red card? Actually, thinking about it. Why the fuck isn't that a red card? There's no intention to play the ball. Cancelo got sent off for a similar thing. Why the fuck isn't that a red? Only a yellow? Piss off! Why isn't that a red? Am I being stupid? Am I missing something? Am I missing something here? He's last man. There's no desire to play the ball. Why isn't that a red? Please, someone inform me. Please, someone find the official FIFA ruling, because I'm getting so angry here and I need closure. I need to know that the yellow card was the correct decision. Please, can someone explain that to me? Please. Oh God, Harry Kane, he scored an outrageous penalty. He's got to do it again. Oh. And you guys know how much I don't like talking about refereeing decisions. I actually can't avoid it now. Nah, I'm actually angry. I'm actually angry now. Should be a red card. Well, Cancelo got sent off, Mo, so it can't be that. If their first goal shouldn't have stood, that should have been a red card. Kane's about to miss the penalty, and I'm about to go into a meltdown. Oh God, please don't miss Harry Kane. He's gonna miss, isn't he? Oh my God, he actually skied it over. Why? For God's sake. Why, Kane? Why? Why, Kane? Why? I don't think I've ever seen Kane sky a penalty. Oh, that kid's crying. Oh, God. He went the same way. Nah, he got way too much on that. Deary me. Why isn't Theo Hernandez off the pitch? Why did their first goal stand? I'm upset. Not going to lie. I am upset. I said I wasn't getting upset. The refs made me upset. Phone's off, Rashford's on, by the way. I am upset now. Oh, Harry Kane. Why couldn't you help me out? It was definitely it was a penalty, and it was a bloody red. Zach, it was a red card, mate, and the first goal shouldn't have stood. Don't tell me to stop crying for wanting the correct refereeing decisions. I'm not having this. I'm not having this. No. We're not having any of that. You can't tell someone to stop crying when they're justifiably complaining about incorrect refereeing decisions. Zach, come on. We're all adults here. Let's not be stupid. Ryan, mate, because it's the exact same situation with Cancelo. Yeah, they should have scored it, Musty, but it should have been a red. Oh, Zach, come on, mate. You're not 12. You're better than that. It should have been a red, and their first goal shouldn't have stood. Zach, I'm sorry, mate, but you are coming across a bit of a 12-year-old right now. I can't lie, won't lie. I thought you were better than that. I've been proven wrong. Devon, again, I don't know what world we live in when someone rightly complaining about two incorrect refereeing decisions. I don't understand how. I don't know how that's crying. No, it won't, Musty, because I'm not drunk this time. I'm more angry this time. I was upset in the Euros. I'm more angry now. Yeah, Devon, they should have scored. And guess what? There should have been a red card. And the first goal shouldn't have stood. You can't just go, oh, well, they should have scored, so therefore the bad refereeing is irrelevant. Come on. I understand that most of the chat has an anti-England agenda, but can you please put your biases aside for 1 second, those people, and accept that there were two really bad refereeing decisions in this match, instead of being literal babies about it and going, oh, stop crying. Come on. I thought that you're better than that. Do you want Morocco to win if England lose? I don't really mind who wins, to be honest, Busty. I guess I don't want France to win just because it's a bit boring. So I'd rather any of the other three win. I'd like it if Croatia or Morocco won because it's a new winner, and I'd like it if Argentina won because it would be Messi winning a World Cup. So the only one that again, it's not a case of want. It's a but if I had to like rank the order, but again, I've got nothing against France winning it. But if you ask me to rank my preference, then it would be the least interesting winner for me would be France because they're obviously defending champions and they're like the best team, aren't they? I'm Swish. I don't have a dog in this fight. It's 100% a pen. Ref is what? Sorry. Ref is not bad both ways, which makes it a bit understandable, frustrating for you guys who are English indeed. I need a Morocco World Cup win, says Zach. Oh, dearie me. Why taking the shot, Mount? Come on, mate. Kane let the country down. No, he scored the first one. He scored the first one. I don't know who Mount thinks he is. Mason Minerals, says Mal. I should probably look at getting an Uber, shouldn't I? I should probably look at getting an Uber at this rate because we've been let down by, yeah. Where's Lee Judges now? He's probably celebrating, isn't he? Oh yeah, well, exactly. Well, I'm sure that Spurs fans were doing to Saka, so it's now the same. I missed that. I don't know what happened. Amazing. Slabhead is booked. He's done it again, that Harry Kane. Oh my god. I'd like to go there, please. Excuse me. I'm just waiting to confirm my Uber. Because I don't expect England to score now. To be honest. Oh, I can't wait for Mbappe to score in the 95th minute and everyone to say, oh, well, the refereeing decisions wouldn't have mattered anyway. Yes, because that's how game states work. I forgot about that. Raheem the Dream is outmuscled by a combination of Rabiot and Mount makes a foul. To be fair, I've been counting. Walker's 3-1 up. If England lose, people that will cry Kane, Saka, Foden, and Rashford. 8 minutes. Yeah, I don't know why Sterling came on. 8 minutes. I'm so happy with how England have played. I keep saying this. So happy with how England have played. I'm expecting them to lose now, by the way. So I'm sort of doing my conclusions right now. Throughout this tournament, I think we've been the better team in this game as well, which is brilliant. I never thought I'd be saying that against the defending world champions. I can probably see France winning the whole thing now. But hey, 4-1 to Walker, by the way. There we go. England lost, but Walker won the Mbappe conversation. So that's fine. What else? Hopefully this team can learn from these experiences and hopefully be stronger in 4 years' time. And even at the Euros in 2 years. If we do lose. That's a poor cross by Shaw. It's a nothing cross, which Lloris gets something on for some reason. I love how every fan tries to World Cup always looks like the most stereotypical people. Love that. Yeah, And yeah, and yeah. Don't worry, guys. They'll still come home. That's how it works. That's how it always works. Oh. If England played Trent, Walker would have... Sorry, Mbappe would have scored about 12 goals. And what's happening? What is happening? We'll have Reece James as well for the next World Cup, barring any injuries. So that'll be good. You want the final to be Argentina-France? It could be. It could be a thing. England should have played Trent Zach, mate. Walker's won the Mbappe battle. Don't worry about it. England have played really well. They played really well. The sad thing is that France should have 10 men and their first goal shouldn't have stood. So is this a bit of a shame that's happened? I think so, Mo. Well, maybe he won't have retired, but I certainly think he'll have retired from international football. How old is he? 31, 32? I think by then it'll be Reece James. Reece James o'clock, I think, in 2026. I think this will be the same team, except Reece James for Walker, Tomori for Maguire, Foden to move centrally to replace Bellingham, and then probably Grealish on the left. England may have lost, but Walker won the Mbappe 1v1. So exactly, Mo. Exactly. The funniest thing, though, is the ref didn't even think about a card until Mason complained, says Mal. I'm still staggered about that. No, he did. Zach, please go and look at the replay. It's the most blatant foul you'll ever see. It's the most blatant foul you'll ever see. Don't look at the shoulders. Look at the legs. Look at the thigh. He totally takes him out. It's not even up for debate. He just totally takes him out. Peter Walton, the ex-referee, said it should have been a foul as well. And as I say, Hernandez, who's won the ball here, shouldn't be on the pitch. Weird. But, you know, who cares? Who cares about what's right and wrong, guys? England should have about 75,000 pens in the game. No, the first penalty decision was correct, like in terms of not giving it to Kane. But yeah, overall, this ref's been dire. That's a shame. That's a shame. Because I don't, as an overall performance, I know people can say, oh, just score the penalty. But as an overall performance, I don't really know what else. No, again, Zach, Cancelo got sent off for literally the exact same thing. It's not debatable in the slightest. No, it's just not. It's not up for discussion or debate. Once again, the ex-referee said that was a red card. So unless you want to argue with an ex-referee, you go for it. I personally don't. Yeah, and again, bad cross by Shaw. Lloris will just end this. I think France-Argentina final, probably, Mo. I think that's probably most likely. I agree, Devin. The US game is the only one. Well, the source of refereeing info, Zach, is the fact that the ex-referee said it should have been a red card. Oh, Stones, don't you be injured. Disappointed with Shaw, says Tayab. He's not been great offensively this game, has he? Yeah, he is, Zach, but that doesn't stop his interpretation of the law being incorrect. So let's just nip that in the bud immediately. I can see exactly where you're going. Let's please not be childish about this, and let's just nip that in the bud immediately. He's not paid to be biased. He's paid to interpret the laws of the game. Zach, come on, mate. You don't have the critical thinking skills of a baby. Use your brain, mate. Come on. You can do this. I've got faith in you, Zach. You can do it. You can do it and to it. 2 more minutes and then I can order my Uber. Is that, again, I'd advise that you actually consider the expertise rather than the what's it. Well, I can't tell over text, Zach. I can't tell. He deserves the brain of a baby, says yeah, brilliant. Why is Grish coming on now? Yeah, I don't know. Probably too little, too late. I mean, Stones might be coming off their injury, which is bad. Oh, what a shame. To play so well, only to only to get fisted by it. And play better only to get fisted by a ref. It's a shame, but thing. Da 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 da. What is this change? Stones. Oh, that's bad for City as well. Stones is off. Grealish is on. Okay, interesting. Da 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 da. Hey, hey, hey. That is a thing. Someone's trying to do a thing. Why can't I click that button? I can't click that button for some reason. Weird. Weird. Yes, yes, I'm heading to a birthday event. I'm heading to a birthday event. Will I be doing a live stream? Yes, I'll be doing a live stream with the other two semi-finals. Absolutely. Absolutely, I will. He licks an ice cream or something. I don't know why we're not just pumping it in the box at this point, lads. Can you imagine if slap? That was a foul. Can you bring on Kieran Trippier? Honestly, can you imagine? Why can't I click my button? There we go. I can't close that for some reason. That's upsetting me. I want to close. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I know this isn't an entertaining moment. I'm trying to close them. I'm gonna have to do a Control-Alt-Delete here. If my stream crashes, apologies. Apologies. Is that done? Right, okay, that's done. Okay, great. Sorry about that. No worries at all, Mal. Hope you enjoy yourself, and I hope to see you in future streams. It better not go in. I'm about to click. I'm about to click confirm Uber. Oh. Oh dearie me. It won't go in, guys. Don't worry about it. Tio Hernandez, who should be off the pitch, is on the floor currently. In the post-match interview, Bunu had his son with him. The kid thought the mat was ice cream and went and licked it. Oh, I love that. I love that, Zach. I've read it. I've read it. Right, as soon as he misses, I'm going to click confirm Uber, and I'm going to head out, chaps. In the 100th minute now. Yeah, it's not far off, but not enough. And there we go. I've clicked confirm Uber, chaps, so I'm heading off. Pick up there. Sure, why not? It was close by. Oh, it's not even that far off from Rashford. That was unlucky, yeah. Goodbye, guys. Yeah, so I've clicked confirm on my Uber. And there you go, full time. My drive will be here in 6 minutes. My sort of final thoughts on that game. So proud of this. Yeah, I'll be streaming all the finals. So proud of this England side. Overall, throughout the tournament. In my opinion, we've been one of the best teams this tournament. Well, I thought France had been the best team of this tournament. I thought we played better than France today. So read into that however you will. England were the better side in this game. That is huge. Huge. That's maybe the best performance I've ever seen. It sounds stupid, but based on the level of the opposition, that is one of the best performances I've seen from England, given the enormity of the challenge. This wasn't like a Croatia situation where this wasn't a Croatia situation where we were just poor. It wasn't an Italy situation where we were poor in that game. We deserve to win that game, to be honest. But football does not necessarily reward who the better team is on the day. And that's why the winners of the World Cup aren't necessarily the best team to win the whole competition. I've got zero complaints about Southgate, to be honest, after the US game, after he started Foden. So I'd be more than happy. I know that Southgate said he's going to leave. I'd be more than happy for Southgate to stay. If this is like a litmus test, because he's clearly, all my issues have been addressed. He's not playing the back five. He's actually playing the likes of Foden and Bellingham. And yeah, sadly, even though England were the better side tonight, even though they deserved to win the game, France were unbelievably helped by two unbelievable decisions. Kane should have scored a penalty, obviously. First goal shouldn't have stood. Bellingham should have closed him down. First goal shouldn't have stood. Henderson as well, you need to close him down more. Yeah, the first goal shouldn't have stood. It was the most blatant foul on Saka I've ever seen. Don't really get it. This referee should hang his head in shame because he was absolutely atrocious. And Theo Hernandez should have been sent off when the second penalty was taken. Yep, Zach, because he deserves to be blamed. You can talk, as I say, you can talk about, well, Kane should have scored. Doesn't mean that the referee decisions shouldn't have been made correct. Kane missed the penalty. We played the last 50 minutes against 10 men. You never know what's going to happen. That's a different reality. My Uber's now a minute away. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We've been knocked out, but I'm actually not that I'm not upset with I'm not upset with England. I'm just upset with the referee, to be honest. I never, if you know anything about me, you'll know I do not like to blame referees. But that was terrible. When it mattered most, England got fucked by the referee, which is a shame, because we deserve to go through. But there we go. I say thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm going to go to that birthday event. I'll see you later, guys. Goodbye. Thank you for joining me.